Welcome. I do hope you are well. Let's get to it. So then, Slugger and Bugger. Oh boy, haven't seen them in quite a while. I don't know where they disappeared to, but we finally managed to find them again. And then today is going to be quite interesting. We're going to be completing the space elevator here. Definitely got everything already loaded on up, so let's come and get this done. Unfortunately, it is going to get a bit loud for a moment, so please excuse it. So unfortunately, this thing is just a beast. But nonetheless, come on, seal it up. Can't wait to get to the last phase of the game. This is going to be very interesting. So then I also want to go ahead and get a nuclear power plant built today, because power is going to definitely be our main issue. And we're gonna try and double this. Normally the other nuclear power plant that I have going... Why are you walking around there, buddy? The other power plant is only 5 nuclear reactors. We're gonna get 10. Holy bugger. That is loud. Okay, so I definitely needed to skip that. Holy moly, that was ridiculous. But let's come and take a look at tier 9. So we got matter conversion. Got a converter, fixed site ingot, fixed site trigon. And we can finally make some diamonds and time crystals. We need this in the MAM research as well. Then we got biochemical sculptor. The same we already got. I think we can actually do this one. Let's take a look. It's going to be, what's it, fused frames. I think it was what, 100. And then we do need radio control unit. We are producing everything, so we should be able to do this. And then also cooling system. Just gonna have to wait a bit for some of the production to load back into the dimensional storage. Then we should be able to get this one done. But for the moment, let's come and take a look. Then we got quantum encoding. That's gonna be quantum encoder. Photonic matter, dark matter crystal. What the heck? Oh boy, we're getting quite a few things here. Superposition oscillator. And then neural quantum processor. And then AI expensive server. That's going to be for space elevator most likely. Then we got blueprint Mark 3. So then, come on. Start scrolling. There we go. It's going to be 48 by 48 by 48. Looking good. Now what is this? Enables pioneer teleportation. Wait a minute. We can actually teleport now. There was a mod that you could use to do this. This is absolutely awesome. Can't believe they added this. Oh, that's good. I definitely want to try and push for this. We are producing about everything there except for the turbo motors, I think. I'm gonna have to check it and definitely get a lot more SAM production done. And then the last one is gonna be peak efficiency, about at 1200 per minute. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Visconium, what the hell is this? Usage and production of this material is strictly prohibited on Earth, that is. There are no rules in space, only efficiency. Okay, so this is going to be fuel. Interesting. I definitely wonder if we can get that done though. So we still need to grab a few more fused frames. I think about 50 should do. Then let's get the radio control units and then also the cooling systems again. I think this should be good. And then we can finish up the first one as well. Oh, this is really nice. Very good. So along with complete space elevator, we already got the first one already done. But this is gonna be good. Let's come and take a look here real quick. Production. So we got the converter. Reanimate SAM to enable precise matter and energy transmutation. We're definitely gonna have to take a look at what's gonna happen with all of those machines and what production recipes are we going to be getting. But nonetheless, I'm gonna head over to the nuclear power plant And then over there we'll start some building. I do want to go over all of the structures that I've got here and the changes that I want to do, but I'll do that at a later time. I definitely want to get my power sorted out as quick as possible. And then also this rail network that I added over here by that iron production will be broken down, this entire thing. I'm going to be sending over a drone to do the petroleum coke that side, and it should be way better. Now then, we're getting really close. This is where the real production is going to be today. We do need to connect up a little bit more of the nitrogen gas there. We got one, I think it's over here towards the right. Oh, my nuclear power plant. This was quite interesting to build, and we got the nitrogen production there as well. So I do have to keep that in mind, but we do have one over here that is not being accessed at all. And that is going to be at 300 per minute, which should be way more than enough in order to just connect up somewhere in order to increase this building. I did go ahead and got a little bit of a foundation down this side. And then, you know what, let's start with the drone port since it's in the list. It's going to be one for sulfuric acid. That's going to be sulfur being unloaded. Then we got, I think it's going to be the concrete. We got batteries. Then radio control units. I don't have enough. Oh, bugger. That's quite interesting. Let's see if I can quickly craft some. Didn't keep that in mind. Let's take a look. Radio control units, I can definitely craft up a few. Oh, that's quite interesting. But anyway, we're going to be doing encased uranium at 100 per minute. Uranium fuel rods at 2 per minute. That's going to allow us to get 10 reactors. In the nuclear production that is just off to the side, we are producing 1.4 per minute, and all 5 machines are running absolutely perfect. The thing is, it's that 0.4 that makes the difference there. I think I might have to increase one of the uranium fuel rods ever so slightly just to ensure that all of the machines are gonna fill up, and then send that into an awesome sink as well then. But 10 nuclear reactors at 25,000 megawatts is going to be good. Hopefully though. Let's see if that's gonna be enough in order to just quickly get all of the drones down here. Come on, let me fly. There we go. We only need one more for encased industrial beams, uranium. We've got batteries, concrete, and then sulfur. I think this should be good. To see if we connect it all up to power, if everything is going to be running nice and good. And then I do have to make sure about the space that I'm going to be using. I wonder, should I run it down the foundation? Yeah. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to do this. See if we can just get it down. To be so finicky. I don't want it to be clipping into the lift there, but unfortunately it seems like it's going to do that regardless of what I try to do here. Unless I bring it straight down. Just being really difficult. And then we can just bring it down the foundation. I don't think that's going to be in line, is it? Okay, I'll come and fix that later on. These are just little mistakes here while I'm trying to figure it out. It's because I didn't prep the building too far ahead. This will be changed into a double wall connection. Or we might leave it open. It all depends. Let's come and try and get them all connected first. Needs to be in the middle. This is going to be quite a few drones to be adding here, but the battery production that we added should be more than good enough in order to keep everything running. Don't think it's going to be a problem. I just have to make sure that I change the drone port over there. I don't know if I even added one. Interesting. I'm really not sure about it, but let's get this ticked off. I'm just going to rename everything, then we're done with this. Oh boy, completely missed it. And then we're going to do the rest of the production. Let's just come and get them renamed. So this is going to be, let's go nuclear think plant, case beam. I'm just going to shorten this, unload. And then we can already get the port set up here. So if we go to encased beams loading, and then just come and unload at this one, should be good. Next up is going to be uranium. So let's go like this, uranium to maybe unload. I just don't want the drones to be getting confused there. I think that should be good. Then let's go to nuclear. No, it's going to be uranium loading. Then come on, go up there. Nuclear plant uranium to unload. That should be fine. Then over the side, I think it's going to be the battery. So let's go again with this. It's going to take a while to get this. I don't know why I keep missing that one there. So the nuclear plant, let's say battery to unload. This is going to be quite interesting, because the thing is, let's take a look at this. That's why I want to go and take a look if the battery loading is good, because we got battery unload secondary. I've got no idea where that is going to be. Battery plant unload, we don't need that. We do need to get battery loading. So I think this is still the normal nitrogen production one. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to start loading the batteries out, and then I'll get the drone converted over. Over this side though, we do need, let's go get nuclear. Oh, come on, are you serious? Nuclear plant. This is going to be concrete unload. Definitely get concrete to unload. So nuclear. Alright then, so then concrete loading. And then also just search for concrete. Come on there. Concrete to unload. And then we just need to unload the sulfur. That's going to be the last one. Sorry it's taking so long here. So then we got nuclear plant. Sulfur to unload. To unload, there we go. Just need to come and set it up now. So then sulfur loading, I think all of the sulfur should be fine. I definitely have to go and take a look at that, but from what I've seen, it does look like the sulfur is going to be enough to be unloaded here. Keep the nitrogen production, not the nitrogen, the aluminum production should be running, and then also this entire power plant should be good as well. I'm really hoping that is going to be the case. But anyway though, let's come and do something else first. I do want to unload all of the batteries here on a Mark 1. Did that go underneath now? Yes it did. Okay, there we go. Where's the other battery ports? So the only one that shouldn't be able to fuel going to be this one over the side, because we don't need this. It's loading the batteries from wherever it is flying off from. I think that should be fine. We'll definitely test it out and take a look. But nonetheless, still need to come and add a couple of splitters. This one is going to unload from over here. I'm going to increase it to a Mark 4 just in order to load out the batteries a little bit quicker. Then also go with a Mark 4 belt in between. Just think it's going to be a bit easier doing it this way. Okay, so now we need a splitter on top of this one. And over here. And I think that should be good. Now Mach 1 should be fine to unload into the drone port. It's only the belt in between that needs to split up the batteries that needs to be a lot quicker. So then I think that should be fine then. Let's come and paint them, get them all sorted. See if I got all of the colors for this. I think that was in this color. Let's see, sulfur is in the yellow. Uranium is just in the green, and then we used a white in order to do the encased beam production. Okay, there we go. So we got everything over here ready to unload. Just have to be sure, where do I want to add a container to, because I do want to store some components up exactly at the time that we start building here. It should be much better to turn on the machines this way. Definitely unload at a Mark 3, use a straight belt, that should be good. Just try and keep it in line with this one though. So that's going to be over here somewhere. Just go with a Mark 3 belt again. I think that should be fine. That's batteries over there, so we don't have to be too concerned. I wonder though, should we add a container over here? No, I don't think it's going to be necessary. But we do need one for the uranium that's going to be brought over. Just get it nice and out of the conveyor there. Hopefully that's in line, and then we do need to add one last one over the side. Okay, good. We're gonna go with the Mark 3 on top of everything. Yeah, I don't think we need it though. But nonetheless, hopefully that's good. And then we can try and add a wall in here to separate the production here. I was trying to think of the facilities that I need to add, but I think I'm just gonna add one massive production here. I don't think I'm just gonna be separating it in between. We might break it up in between two rooms and leave a little hallway that we can go in from. That's something we didn't add in any of the other productions, so I think I might do that. Just get myself a little hallway that I can go down in. The only issue will be to add some lights. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem. Because in order to get the lights, it's definitely going to be a 2-block gap here. I think a little bit more than that though. No, 2 blocks should be fine. But do I really want to add an entrance that big though? That's going to be interesting. I think let's try it. That's something I haven't done in any of the buildings, so let's try this. I'm just going to go around and get all of the walls placed down since it's getting absolutely dark here now, and then we'll continue on as soon as daylight comes out. I'll definitely get the drones placed down here so that they can start loading up now. So then, daytime has arrived. I managed to finish up the little hallway here. Hopefully it's gonna work out nice and good. I really do hope so. I do want to come and get something else down real quick as well. Where is it now? It's supposed to be under the walls. Oh, here we go. Conveyor wall. So we're gonna need one over that side. One over here. I think another one over there should be good. And then one that side. This is only for all of the containers to be unloading. Then hopefully they're going to be directly in line with where I want the factories to be. If not, we'll definitely come and make some movements. Come on. Just go and snap there at the top, buddy. So why don't this one want to go to a straight connection? Is that one a little bit too low? I think so. Yeah, definitely was the case. Okay, none the matter. We can just get that fixed real quick. And then I still need one more over the side. Okay, this is going to be for the sulfur. This is going to be the most important one so far. I just added a foundation going out that side for where I think I might be able to add a catwalk system. and then go ahead and get that pipe reworked in order to just not be in the way from when I want to go inside here. Shouldn't be too bad. We got the belts then running across from us here. Just want to make sure I add them exactly across from one another. So we got one that side, then we got uranium, then we got encased beams. Okay. And I really do hope this is going to work out the way I'm planning to. Okay, so that's going to be the sulfur unloading. Then we got our concrete that should be going into, I think it's a blender production. Then I can't turn on my light while I'm building, so sorry about that. I think that should be it. Only one more encased beams. That should be good. Okay, this is going to be really nice. Got a power line way over here. I think I'm just going to extend it out the side so that we can use the hover pack without any issue. And then I'll come and clean up the wire network off camera. It's just a lot easier that way. Because the most important thing is just getting the production down the right way and just making sure that everything is being used up the way it should be. But we are overproducing quite a bit of material, so I do want to leave a little bit of a gap to add a barrier over there where we can run next to the machines. So I think over there should be fine. And from what I worked out, we do need 4 refineries. And these 4 are going to do our sulfuric acid at 50 a minute. That's going to be at 200. Really do hope that's going to be enough. We'll have to take a look. I didn't really plan that far ahead, but it should work out. It definitely should. If there's any other rate changes, I'll just add it in the next video. Because we still have to come and add that extra new production that we got going. So let's add a power line in there. Split it up like that. It should be a bit better as well. Okay, good. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm wondering if I shouldn't bring it out a little bit further this side as well then. It depends. Let's take a look if we got that down and add the splitters to unload our wonderful sulfur. Oh, that's completely incorrect there. That side, buddy. There we go, much better. Come on. It's sometimes so finicky with the connections. Even the slightest movement can get it incorrect. Now let's see if this is going to be straight or not. Oh, that's absolutely phenomenal. I didn't even keep that in account when I placed down the machines. Okay, so nonetheless, we got that down. Now, we do need to add water into this production facility. So let's see if we can add a pipeline junction that's going to be in here and not be clipping into the wall when we place it down here. And then also, how do I plan on getting the water extractors connected? How much water do we need? Only 50 per minute, so one water extractor could run 2 machines without any issue at all. And then with that being said, let's just connect the machine up like this. See if we can just get this one as well. There we go. I'm just waiting on everything to be loading up. That's going to be most important when we start turning everything on. Okay, I think that should be good. You know what, let me grab it from here. Just come and expand the wall out this side. Now it is going to be a little bit ugly to go here at the back of the wall in order to just quickly get the other connection down. We do have to go with, where is it now? The wall hole connection. Just get it straight in line there, and then just over this side we can get another one. And then hopefully, if we are lucky, it's going to be directly in line with one another. That one clearly isn't. Oh man, this is so finicky. I'm so sorry for that. Just because I'm trying to save so much space here. Okay, let's see if that will connect on up there. Interesting. So that one doesn't connect. That one also won't connect because it's too high. I wonder if I can even get it straight in there. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm gonna go with plan B. And that is just add this a little bit further away. And then we'll split the pipeline in. I think that's gonna be a better option. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's gonna be way better doing it this way. Okay, so just give me that wall hole connection. It's gonna be, let's say, over this side. Should have done this in the first place. That was way quicker to do it. And then now, since we got that, we can go over to a water extractor. Just add it directly in line from this. Can even bring it a lot closer. And then we do need to add the other one over here as well. Just make sure it's going to be as close as possible to being level. And I think we should be good. Pipeline Mark 1 is definitely more than well enough. Can't do horizontal to vertical, so let's do noodle. It shouldn't be a problem at all. We can come and paint everything. Oh, this is going good. As long as we can get the sulfur up and running, the rest of the production shouldn't be any issue. I do have to go inside our other nuclear production just to go and add some Sommers loop there to the assemblers doing our, what's it? I think it's the electromagnetic control rod. Let me go and do that before I forget about it. I did grab 2 Sommers loops that I can use for this, just for in case, to keep the production up and running. Now then, let's go and take a look in here. Oh, this is way better. Yeah, we got 5 over this side, so we're gonna aim for 10. Encased uranium cells, this is the one I'm looking for. Electromagnetic control rod, that is the one that I want to come and increase. So by adding 2 Sommers loops, we got 8 per minute. Over this side we got another 8, so that's 16 a minute. I think that should be fine. We're only sending 6 over this side and another 3 over to our particle accelerator production. Oh, wait a minute. I just had to turn around here. There's something else that I completely forgot that I want to do. I'm definitely planning on changing over the dimensional storage a bit more towards the back here. I think it should be fine without any clipping issues. And then we do need to add a splitter over the side here. The thing is, I want to unload from the container with the Mark 3. Just go with the Mark 3 there as well. And just see where can we add a wall connection to like this. That will allow me to unload the AI limiters here. You know what, I think I should change this one around as well. Instead of being connected from over that side, we can bring it down. And then the dimensional storage seems to be in the way then. If I remove this, I can move the dimensional storage up a bit. Yeah, I think let's do it this way. It might be just a little bit better. It's going to be under organization, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, that's looking way better. Okay, so we got that cleaned up. Let's come and get the splitter in here again. Go with the Mark 3. So then this is going to load into that side there. That's not all the way down to the ground then. Could have sworn it was. Okay, nonetheless, try again. It works, it works. Okay, now we do need to add 1 splitter over this side. Then we can connect this one back up here again. Just go to, oh come on, don't go to a lift. I want the straight connection. And also a Mark 3 should be fine. And then we can add one lift over this side and then just bring it up by one. I think should be good. No, it doesn't need to go up by one. So if we just add it straight like this, it should be good to go. Oh, that is absolutely perfect. So we can bring that belt around the outside and bring it over there somewhere in order to get all of our electromagnetic control rods in order to get our production up and running for the next power plant. And then also we do need to come and overclock this big boy. So we're getting 30 a minute. We do need to double this production, so let's go for 60. Quite sure iron plate should be good. Water, we're producing 120, it's more than enough. And then also with that added piece of nitrogen into the pipework over this side that I need to do will allow us to get that done as well. Just before I have to come back to this side of the factory, still so much work to do. So let's get you just somewhere where it will allow me to, and then get a clean pipeline Mark 2. No, I think a Mark 1 should be fine actually. We do need to upgrade the belt over this side though. We just go down, try and bring it nice and tidily over this side. Then this is going to be the interesting part, trying to get it with horizontal to vertical. Yeah, that should be fine for now. I'll come and mess around with it to try and get it correct and to look a lot better. But for now, we do need to come and upgrade this pipeline then. Go clean pipeline Mark 2. Being split into that side, and then let's just use a Mark 2 over here as well, even though I don't think we're going to be needing it. I just want to do it for safety reasons. Just sneak in here, get it done. Okay, good. Oops, that was incorrect. I didn't want to paint the little connection that holds it in place. What am I doing? Pressing all of the wrong buttons. Oh boy, I'm trying to get out there. Oh, thank goodness we made it out. Definitely did. Okay, there we go. I think this should be good. Yeah, I don't think that's going to cause any issue. So close this building up again. Why am I pressing all of the wrong buttons today? Man alive. I've been doing so much work in here, you would think I am so used to everything already. But nonetheless, okay, containers are looking very good. Yeah, I think we can get the production started. Okay, so first off, in order to do that, we do need to connect our water extractor. So I'm going to do it from over here because it's just easier to get the water extractor connection straight from over this side. Even though this connection might be a little bit off, it's not going to be the end of the world. So that's water. We got sulfur. That's going to allow us to get sulfuric acid. Now, what I wonder if I should do this is probably under organization. Yeah, here we go. Fluid buffers. I wonder if I should add this. You know what, we got extra space over this side. I think I'm gonna do this. Let's add one and another one dead ahead of it. Something I want to try here and just see how that's gonna work. I know this episode might be a little bit longer than normal, and I do apologize for that, but since I'm going to be splitting the buildings, I definitely want to try something new. Just see how it's gonna work out. So I think at most we're getting 200 per minute from our sulfuric acid. A pipeline Mark 1 shouldn't be any problem. to see if we can connect you up that side. Now the difficult part comes by trying to bring it around over here. And let's bring you straight through the machine. Then how am I gonna get you directly in line? Maybe from this side should be okay. There we go, good. So then where's my sulfuric acid? It's gonna be this, the yellow color. So just get this painted up. I'll come and do that pipeline in the middle in just a moment. I want to come and get this done first. Oh, sulfuric acid is done. This is going to be so much better. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't be too bad now. We got everything all right. Let's see, where can we close the building off? It's going to be probably around this section here. Then we can send the sulfuric acid out this side again. Going to be interesting running down the hallway and taking a look at how that's going to end up being. But there's nothing else needed over that side, I think. And I really hope so. I'm going to look like an idiot if there was something that I missed. Okay, now for the difficult part, trying to do the same thing that I wanted to do with the water. Trying to get it through the wall there. Don't know why I'm looking for everything today. Normally I know exactly where they are. Okay, this is being a little bit difficult here. So if this is going to be straight in line, hopefully that's the correct height. And then just go straight through. And that's the last bit for this. So all I need to do is add a couple of windows. This is going to be the next set of production. This is going to be blenders. Okay, I didn't add anything for sulfur there in the to-do list. I should have done that because we can't do anything without it. So same as with the back here, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap there in order to add a barrier that we can just run in at. I think I need to move it a little bit more forward than that. We do have a lot of space to use here. So there's no point in trying to cramp the machines in. I think I need to get 4, so the building will need to be expanded a little bit more. This should be okay. And then what I will do here at the corner sides is using some of the rounded foundations in order to try and get a different look to the building. We'll take a look at how everything is going to work out. So most important is going to be my lifts. I do have to make sure that they can split out the way I need them to. This one needs to be reversed. Just want to get the same thing over here, because these ones are a little bit more difficult to get placed down. So get you directly in line, just flip it over. Then we can get the rest in place here. Okay, not too shabby though. Just get this other one in line as well. Go down. And then over the side. Good. So I guess I should actually connect up the lower sides here before I start adding any splitters, and it won't be that easy to access it. And then we also do need to decide what's going to be first, the concrete or is it going to be the uranium, because we do have to split in both in order to get this factory up and running. So I'm going to be unloading with a Mark 3 right through, and then a Mark 1 into the production machines. None of the belts are clipping, not even connected right next to the other splitter, which is also really nice. It does save up quite a bit of space. So then, how do I want to connect you up here? We can connect this one straight like that. And then, interesting part is going to be over this side. How do I get this one done? I think if we do it from this side now, is the connection going to be different? Yes, it is. So I do want to bring it back a little bit further then. Just gonna try something. I've got no idea if it's really gonna work or not, but I do hope it is. See if we connect it from this side now. So gonna be clipping through the uranium. No, it's not. Okay, so that is gonna be absolutely perfect then. As long as we don't have any clipping issues, I'm okay with it. Just bring it up a little bit more. It's incorrect. Come on, just give me my belt there. Straight through, and then we just bring it down. Okay, why is it being so finicky over there that it doesn't really look like it wants to be splitting up there? No, wait a minute. This is not the one we need. This is encased beams. We need concrete. Okay, how are we gonna get concrete in here? And where is the concrete? That is something we're gonna have to take a look at real quick now. I think we can bring it in over this side here. Yeah, here we go. There's the concrete. Oh boy, that could have ended really badly if that ended up splitting into the production. Definitely wouldn't have been good. Upgrade to a Mark 3, and I think what I can do is if we add it over here, see if we come and bring it up and reverse the direction. That's not directly in line. So then, why doesn't it give me the line for the splitter then? Because that should be over here. And then being reversed should be directly in line with this. There we go. Okay, so that did work out. Okay, good. Just get the lifts upgraded and we should be good to go. Absolutely perfect. Can't believe I almost sent the wrong production in here. So this is gonna allow us to select encased uranium cells. It's going to take up 50 uranium. We got way more than that incoming. Only going to take up 60 concrete in total, and then it should be 120 sulfuric acid a minute. And then we're also getting 10 years, so we're going to need to send that back again. Interesting. Wonder how we're going to get that one done. But for the moment, let's come and get the first section down here. Do need to split a pipeline going backwards to that machine and over this side. Then this should be the last one, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Come and see if this production is going to work or not. I really do hope it is though. I'll add a valve in order to ensure that the sulfuric acid is being sent back to the way it should go. This one might be a little bit more tricky to get placed down. But it's in there, looking good. Then now just to flip you around and get you connected. Okay, good. Wait a minute, there's something else we still need to connect over the side. Okay, now everything should be connected. So if we come and paint up the pipelines, we should know exactly which one is going to be our sulfuric acid. Then just get this like that. Should be good. Okay, so we are waiting on power and the recipe, I'm guessing. I never selected and copied it to everything. Okay, there we go, much better. So then where's the power line? It's going to be at the back of the machines. Interesting, I wonder if it's going to have some clipping issues. It might be, but the power lines really ain't that much of an issue. I'll come and clean that off camera, and that's what I normally do. And then I really need to start adding some lights here. We're going to be needing it as well. Okay, so if we get this connected over there, I think we need a double wall connection over this side. Yeah, we definitely needed the double connection. Okay, so that's up and running. Just need to connect the machines. It should load and the production should be running. Doing this from the wrong side. Connected to the pole right behind it. Should be looking a lot better on the power line. And that's good. Now we just need to wait for all of the uranium to load. 60 minutes should be fine for this. Interesting. Maybe I do need to load it up a little bit quicker. I don't know, we'll take a look at that. But nonetheless, that's going to be encased uranium at 100 per minute. So then being that I'm going to add a little pathway that I can run around here, I'm going to add the container right over this side. And then we'll go with a couple of mergers in order to store everything up over here. Come on, what's wrong with you? Give me the line. I'm gonna add it as close as possible and then also give it the highest belt that I can for now. We're not gonna be needing it, but just for in case. I do want to make sure that I don't have to struggle with this. Because we need to unload this machines. So then if I add you over there. I wonder if this is going to be over the railing, isn't it? I'll come and see if I can change this a bit later on. I just want to make sure that I can load all of the production into a container here. Because this episode is going to go on quite a bit and I don't think I'm going to be fully completing this production in this episode. Not by going over everything that I'm doing here. So this should be a merger. Flowing correctly this side. And then I wonder, do I bring it over here or do I bring it around? No, I think this should be much better. Also just go with a Mach 5 in between. I know it's ridiculously quick, this belt speed, but I do want to make sure if we're unloading at 25 a minute, can actually go with the Mach 3. Now then, the problem with this is I think I just picked up something radioactive. Oh boy, please don't be bugging out my little filters. And then using a straight connection we can get it directly in line over there. Just get the lift increased and I think we should be good. Okay. Now, we do need to send the sulfuric acid back over this side in order to keep this production up and running without any issues, and I think the way to do it is by adding another pipeline wall connection over this side somewhere. Just bring it out by a double. Let's see if I can get it from there. Good. And then the building is also going to be closed off over this side, so I just need to add another one over here. Can we see? I need to move this a little bit closer. Fire it again. There we go, perfect. As long as the bend is neat and tidy, I'm happy with it. So then this is going to be directly in line there. It's not going up or down, so this should be fine. I think if we bring it over there, it should be okay. Then just add another pipeline junction. Guessing over here should be okay then. Now how do I bring you out over this side and then connect it to there? Perfect. Alright, that's gonna be sulfuric acid unloading from the machines and going into the fluid buffers when we bring it around this side. I think that should be okay. I don't see any issue with something like that. just want to make sure where is it gonna come from. I think over there. And then with the machines being unloaded with the lift, I think I'm gonna bring it a little bit more forward. Drone, you nearly flew me over, you bugger. That was a little bit too close. Right, let's go and get this done. Now then back to our pipeline Mark 1. Come on buddy, don't be messing with me. Just snap where I want you to. Go into all of the blenders. Correct. There we go. There we go. Much, much better. And the last little section that needs to be connected. Right, good. So now we should be having sulfuric acid being unloaded from the machines. And with the rate that it's unloading, I'm going to have to underclock one of the sulfuric acid machines then. I don't really think that will matter. It can go in yellow. Encased uranium cells are yellow, just a much brighter yellow than this, so just for the sake, since I painted the other one, let's just paint that one as well. Okay, good. So that is going to be encased uranium at 100 per minute. Can definitely come and close off this factory. This section is done. Oh boy, completely lost power for a moment. Alrighty then, so this has gone on quite a bit longer than what I was expecting, but nonetheless it doesn't really matter. I do know that we've got quite a bit of open space here. I don't really think there's anything we can be doing with that, so let's just get the machines down and take a look at what production is going to be up next. And just make sure that we add them correctly here. I don't know why I'm adding so many. I just have to come and take a look at the recipe real quick. But this is going to be... where is it? We got... electromagnetic control rods is being produced. We don't need it. Oh, wait a minute. This is incorrect. I need manufacturer. Yeah, it's going to be this one. Okay, let's see if we can get it in line with the machines here at the back. Come on, give me that line there. There we go. Once again, move it a little bit more forward because we got 4 different ports there, so I'm not exactly sure how the production is going to end up looking there. Then come and connect the side up here, should be good. And then this is going to be for next episode, because unfortunately this has gone on quite a while and I do want to go over everything that we're doing here. So then uranium fuel rod, it's going to take up 20 a minute, so we're going to be producing 100. That's going to be fine to get 5 machines down. Then it's going to take up just a little bit of industrial beams there, 1.2 per machine, definitely not too bad. And electromagnetic control rod is going to be at 8 per minute. And that's going to be at 0.4. And if we take a look at that, 0.4 times the 5 machines, oh my goodness, 5 machines, it's 2 per minute. So just by slightly overclocking one of these maybe, I can definitely get the rest of the production up and running way easier. So I think I'm just going to close off this section of the building, ensure that everything else is running. Just make sure about the rates for my, what do you call it, the concrete. I have to make sure that the concrete is definitely being produced high enough in order to keep up with all of the factories. And also make sure about the encased industrial beams. But for the moment, this is going to be the plan for the future. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and that I see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Alpha Blazed out.